Xera, Xera. Lighting up the world, we stand as one. Xera, Xera. Changing lives. In the heart of the night, we ignite the lights. The rise calling. Hear the thunder, feel the might. Together we rise, and the challenges we try. Turning dreams into reality, we realize. Xera, we are the movement, we are the tide. Changing lives, in Xera we unite. Through the highs and lows, we ride. Xera with us. Feel the pride, every face, every voice, and Xera finds a choice. In unity we find strength, in action rejoice. We are the wave of change, the future is bright. With Xera's flames we light up the night. Xera, we are the movement, we are the tide. Changing lives, in Xera we unite. Through the highs and lows, we ride. Xera with us. Feel the pride. Xera, we are the movement, we are the tide. Changing lives, in Xera we unite. Through the highs and lows, we ride. Xera with us, feel the pride.
So, a very warm welcome, Diego. Thanks a lot for this fantastic introduction. So I'm very happy to be here in this call tonight with all of you, because what we will experience tonight is something spectacular, I would say. And like Diego also have mentioned it before, we just had the last few days, very exciting days here in Dubai. So people were flying in from all over the world. On the 24th and 25th, we had the top leader meeting with many of the best people worldwide in our industry. And then, of course, a few days more on the 26th and 27th. In total, 1,200 people have joined us to experience what we will experience this evening in the Zoom call. Of course, you cannot transmit all this information, what we could share there in 4 days within 1 hour and 1.5 hours. That's not possible. But you already can say up front, this is something where thousands over thousands and hundreds of thousands or even millions of people were waiting on it to bring something to the world which is really serving the people out there, which is bringing solutions, fantastic products, real world projects. And this, of course, is the foundation to create something in the market which was never done before, never seen before. So what I could recognize, of course, with those people which were with us together in this event, they were very, not just impressed, really excited, because it was never seen before that something like that can be done. But let us go step by step through. Also a few from the organizational side, a few informations. So hopefully you have logged in already with your language. So this Zoom call gets translated in 9 different languages. It's German, it's Spanish, it's Italian, French, Arabic, Russian, Hindi, Vietnamese, and Greek. So just for technical reasons, it's not possible to add more languages, because basically we would need much more languages, because like you've seen, thousands over thousands of people have joined this call already. And I know that this, of course, is just the starting point of a journey where the most people will be very surprised in which direction this will grow. It will outperform everything ever seen in the whole industry. And this have a lot of reasons. And for that reason, of course, we want to go step by step through. So, of course, a general disclaimer, this have to be in place, because it's all the time the same. And there's a big possibility. There's also all the time the other side. It's like yin and yang. And so everyone have to stay with his own serenity and decide for his own if something is good or not good. So this just is a basic information. So, and what we've experienced in Dubai here the last few days was the starting point into a new era, something never done before. And I think everyone here in this call had all the time this dream and this wish to build something which stays for years, for centuries, which is going in a size where everyone is happy afterwards with that. It means everyone here, for sure, when you're a long time in this industry, had all the time the wish to really build up big. And for that, of course, a few things have to be in place, which are basic requirements to make that happen. So when you really want to build up in a scale that your community and your upcoming community have basically no limitations, no borders, then you have to bring the right things together. The one thing that the company have to make these things happening, that the perfect environment is built up, is of course massive manpower. So a massive infrastructure from the technical sides, as in all directions. Then of course you need people on the corporate side with enormous experience. So not just people who think who have experience, or like it is so many times out there in the markets, people who've just was reading a lot of books and was reading a few, they have looked up a few YouTube videos by themselves and then want to create something spectacular. You need people that have shown over years or even centuries that they are able to do it. So those people you need in place. Then of course you need liquidity, because otherwise it's also not to do, because on the way you will need it. And when you bring all of those things together on one point, then and only then you have the possibility and the foundation to bring a community to number one. And this was the main intention of that what we see now. So to bring all those strengths which are existing everywhere together on one point and make out of that something what never was done before. So that means not to compete with others, come together and based on this foundation to create something, an environment that everyone in this industry sees something what was never done before, and of course then really grow big afterwards. In addition, of course, you need an outstanding product portfolio with a huge demand, with a huge need in the markets, and this also, of course, is here in place. But of course, we will go through that step by step. And when this all is done, then you are setting new standards in the industry. That means you are leading the industry, and for that reason, and you will for sure understand after this call, when there is stated division number one, this is not just states or a phrase or something like that. There is no question about it. So when you see during this call the facts, what is done, what is prepared, what is made, what is in place, you will understand this company, Xera, will outperform everything in this industry which was ever seen before. And for that reason, of course, it was important and necessary to bring the people together who are able to do that. So with a common vision, so with the right, understanding of things. Also, of course, which is very important, with the right intention. So just people who really want to do something for the people out there, because everyone who is looking a little bit with open eyes into the world have recognized for sure that a lot of things are changing. And a lot of things out there in the world are not changing for the better. So to really create something that everyone can build up on that, something for himself, for the family, for his loved ones. And this is the intention. And for that, everything have to be perfect. Everything have to build it up correct. And exactly with those people together and with you together, this will be possible. So, and for that reason, huge communities was joining together. And of course, here in Dubai, during this event, in the first moment, of course, a lot of people were a little bit surprised that this is happening because it was never done before, like I said in the beginning. So normally there's this competition thinking. So here, when communities like that are coming together and understand together we can do it, only together we can do it, then you can create out of that a real miracle. So different communities have joined to each other to one point together. So one community, 830,000 users, the second one, 630,000 users. Then of course, it's just started community, but very, very good on the way with around 20,000 users. And the fourth one with 450,000 users. And they have committed each other also here in Dubai to work together and reach the goal, to go to number one. Also, of course, with this massive setting in the background. So, and for that reason, of course, just that we go mentally a little bit in this direction, that we feel a little bit, show you the corporate video of Xera, which also understates a little bit the message, the goal, what is behind. And just feel in, I think it's just beautiful.
Sometimes, to aim for bigger targets and achieve greater milestones, you need to be bold and stick together. History is full of examples that show us how to unite. It's one of the secrets to personal success, love, family, business. Everything becomes more achievable when you are together. We chose the crossroads. We reached the apex and entered the future at full throttle. This is Xera, where hundreds of professionals, communities, and projects come together to build the strongest community for self-sustained businessmen in a world of artificial intelligence. This is the real instinct, Xera. The bold move.
Yeah, just fantastic. I hope you like it the same, like I love it. So that means Xera is the merger of these communities. And to the start of Xera means that we have already all together a community of unbelievable, spectacular 2.2 million users. So that means this is not something in the size like it is many times out in the market, which is starting out from a garage somewhere. So this is on the start already one of the biggest companies in our industry. But this is just the starting points. So we will see in the next days, weeks, and months, also a lot of others which will join, huge communities. So the goal is to bring everything together and to create something for everyone out there, which is really serving humanity based on the products and services and all those things which we will bring in place together. Also, of course, what is needed when you build huge and when you build big and you have a huge community, you need, of course, an office where the people can come together, meet each other, speak with each other, make meetings together. And also, of course, this was prepared. And what you will see now is the representative office of Xera. And just have a look. So to really understand, this is not made for try something or whatever. Everything is prepared to create something what was never done before. So have a look, Xera Community Office. what I should say, representative office in Dubai, Xera community office, and of course, a lot of people were here already in the last 2-3 days to visit the office, to have a look. And it's really spectacular. It's one of the most prestige towers in Dubai, with a lot of offices and meeting rooms, of course, where the communities can come together. Unbelievable 1,500 square meter in the 46th floor of the Ubora Tower. And of course, you also are very welcomed if you want to visit the office. Of course, it's important first to send an email and say, okay, I'm coming, because it also have to get organized. But this is made to go huge, because you will see then, based on the foundation, how it's done and what is prepared, that this is the consequence out of it. And our mission, of course, that we are coming a little bit later, is a huge one. And also the vision, of course, which is a result out of that. So we are starting in Xera with 2.2 million users from the beginning on. And yeah, but it's, like I say, just the beginning for that what is coming up in the next weeks, days and months. So what are the market sectors of Xera? We have in our marketplace hardware and software solutions for many, many people out there, which are driven by the real world economy, which is very, very important. Then, of course, blockchain and tokenization projects, you will see a little bit later in a few minutes. And of course, to bring all those things into the world, all these benefits and possibilities and advantages is used affiliate marketing and direct sales. So everyone has also the possibility who would like to do that, to build out of that a business with a spectacular benefit plan, which is not just fair. Also, when people are doing and building up their community, it's getting really nice. No? So the market where we're operating are the biggest industry, the biggest upcoming industry in the next centuries. So if on one side here, the hardware and software solutions, just to give an example, so in the year 2022, were sold globally around 1.3 billion smartphones. But the next era of smartphones, where just the hype have started, are smartphones which are blockchain-based with integrated blockchain features. And so Xera, with his cooperation partners, with his service providers, is one of the first companies which brings something like that to the market. So this is like have a glass of water in the middle of the desert. A lot of people want to have it, and through Xera, with a lot of other things, there's the possibility to get access to some spectacular hard and software solutions. Then, of course, other software solution, you know that the trading market out there in the market is worth billions. And there's, of course, a forecast that by 2030, only software solutions for trading in different directions will reach a market volume of around $15 billion. So it's huge. And of course, the biggest industry within the next centuries is based on blockchain and tokenization. So the whole world is going now in this direction. So possibly you've recognized also the huge players, the big players in the market like BlackRock and all the others. They also have started now to communicate that this is their direction for the future, because they know what's coming next. They know what is the big thing. But of course, like it is many times, from all those institutions, sometimes it's not made for everyone. So Xera is opening the door to the normal people out there to get access and get connected to real world projects in the area of tokenization. Just to give you an idea, the forecast says until 2030, 10% of the global GDP will be done in tokenization. So it's huge, it's unbelievable. And this will happen in the next years. It has started already, so in the middle of this procedure already, but the big time of these things we are very close to it, that it really takes off. So that means this is the perfect environment to build huge. Also with that you will see during this presentation. And of course, for that you need very, very strong service providers. And we just would like to pick out 3 of them within our call tonight. So the first one, Layerk, a revolutionary 360-degree ecosystem, fully decentralized, with a lot of use cases, basically unlimited possibilities when we talk about use cases, tokenization platform, swap the upcoming DEX, which is done in a way like never done before. So it's just groundbreaking. So one of the next corporation partners, service providers, one of the first native digital crypto banks worldwide. I think everyone understands here in this call that this is a global need. So everyone who has basically something to do in this industry of blockchain is searching for solutions in this direction. NeoOne, one of the first crypto native digital banks, so something what everyone needs out there, which have something to do with blockchain. So only this is already something what gives the foundation that millions over millions of people will join Xera. Yeah? So that means a very, very strong service provider. And the other one, Quantwise, an exceptional software based on artificial intelligence, which is creating results which the most people never, ever have seen before in their life, never have experienced. So that we all see a little bit more about what Xera will bring to the world, to the communities out there. I want to give over to the first one, and this is one of our service provider, which is bringing a lot of the foundation of the fundaments insights, and this is Layerk. So for that reason, I am very, very thankful that we have now as guests with us these two people. So possibly only one is joining right now, and the second one will come to us later in the call. So, but that we understand what it all is, we have to ask ourselves, what is Layerk? And those people, of course, will answer that very clear on the best possible way. And it's just mind-blowing, so we can be very, very happy. And so I would like to introduce to you the corporate blockchain advisor and business development and also for business development of Layerk, Magister Erwin Doctor. So Erwin, you're already with us in the call.
Yes. Hi, Werner. It's a pleasure to be here. It was a very intense weekend, intense week. I'm very happy to see all the process, what we achieved in such a short time. Layerk, we talked already about Layerk. We will talk in a few seconds a little bit more in detail what it means. But before, I would like to speak about some numbers about the two companies and what happened in the last few weeks and months. So if we see here some interesting numbers about NeoZenTech, you know that Neo and the former ZENIQ had amazing merge to help each other in the blockchain technology and also in the area of fintech with the native crypto bank that it's in the start position. This NeoZenTech, the company, have 100 team members that are focusing on blockchain and developments. Then we have our own layer one EVM blockchain. EVM means that it's all written in Solidity, which is the language that is also on Ethereum, on the Binance Smart Chain, on a lot of other ones. And it's very easy for developers, if they have done and worked already on Solidity, to take this and implement this on our blockchain. Of course, tokenization projects that we had with different areas, which was very interesting to talk with all these different let's say, projects. We will hear also a little bit later about what we have done so far. Then the Nomo app, a decentralized app, and then our tier one audits for Reos, for example, who is our watchdog since a long time and is checking everything step by step what we are doing to be compliant. Then we have a hardware, which with our hub, that is helping us then in the future to work on a decentralized exchange with a hardware device. On the other side, we had the Elphi Group, which were very interesting to talk for the first time in half a year ago. And I realized very quick that the knowledge and the experience of this group was very close to what we have done. They have now at the moment 180 team members. They are a massive TVL, very, very strong in market making. Together, also one of the strong things, the hybrid minting protocol, hardware manufacturing for phone. They have also hardware devices, the launchpad and 2-axis. I think these are one of the strongest parts. And now, after a lot of talks and seeing the possibilities that we had and the strengths in different areas, we decided also not just Xera, but also here in Layerk to join forces and to push forward and to elevate the limit. If we go to the next slide. Yeah, because of this, just a quick message that I just received that all languages are again available. So now also Zoom is adapting, which is great. I think as Diego was already saying, numbers are very high, and with all the different languages, it's quite a challenge also for them. But we are doing our sorry for this inconvenience, but as you see, all different people are working together to create this Zoom for all our customers, and so we are doing our best. So, and as you see, now it's time for unity. And with this quote, I would like to open the next slide, the video of our new baby, Layerk.
Everything is changing, and now it's real. Power is not only central, not anymore. There's space to build, thrive, and stand out. Step by step, layer by layer. Imagining the future, it's just like spying by a keyhole. And we're looking at it right now. Our key is called knowledge. Live the blockchain projects with your hands on the future. Join a community of millions aiming for a fast, scalable, decentralized, and energy-efficient environment. Find no excuses. Mint your future. Layerk Knowledge Fund.
So Layer, it's for us, as you know, a layer 1 blockchain. It's representing our blockchain and IT, let's say, developments. And the K stands for the key. So it's the key for the future. And so we are trying to achieve our goals now with this collaboration even faster. And I'm really looking forward for the next months and years. As you see, of course, the disclaimer we need to put, we are not giving any financial recommendations. And you can see it then afterwards a little bit more clear in our hardware in PDF that we are then sharing with everybody. And here are some details about what we're doing in Layerk. So there's a layer 1 blockchain. If you see our blockchain have more than 30,000 transactions per second. If you compare it with Visa or MasterCard, they're doing globally at the moment, I think around 25,000. So this was our aim, to come as close as possible. Then our single sign-on solution, 2axis.io. I think this is a very strong tool then for the future. This will be the registration platform, which is connecting all different other platforms on 2axis as a perfect overview, and also the KYC, so that you have one single registration for everything. Then, of course, the unique business and social inclusion, the hardware products that we have now combined, not just the hub, also now all the minting devices and 2 different phones. This will be all Layerk products. And then decentralized liquidity pools, tokenization platform, and our hybrid minting protocol that we will talk also in a few minutes. Here also some facts and figures. Our institutional funding partner is the MyNeo Group. We have now 20 products in our ecosystem and more than 750,000 users at the moment. But I think just with this collaboration, the numbers can grow up very, very fast. We have now with all these communities in Xera, 2.2 million. And so we are trying now to grow even faster. More than 500 people now working on our project. We have an office also in Dubai, in MR1. It's our Layerk office. So happy to visit. So these are the general facts. Next slide, please. Now we are coming to our blockchain solution. Here's some overview. I don't want to go too much in detail, but of course, a decentralized blockchain with the smart chain, unique minting protocol, no neographical limitations. We speak about the transactions per second, 30,000 per second, high liquidity demand, and the full we are putting all together to have the maximum output. Now the big question was, how are we combining, especially with LFI, with ZENIQ in the past? How are we doing now the next few steps? How are we combining all these ecosystems? And there is a 30 days plan so that after the 30 days, we will combine tokens of these both companies together to one super infrastructure token. The name we will announce soon. And we will put these tokens together to one really strong infrastructure token. And I will explain then later why and how the tokenomics will work. Here, the project tokenomics merge allocation will be 20%. And now the interesting part, the minting protocol, 80%. And this will help extremely this infrastructure token to grow. Here also token listings, not just on one or two exchanges. We will try to list on a lot of exchanges, also on CoinMarketCap, and to have a perfect overview of what is happening in our token that we are producing. Happy to push this forward. Here's some product. So we'll have on one side the swap, launchpads, DAO, then trade decks, the Layerk ZENIQCOIN, Layerk wallet. There will be a lot of products that we will offer now in the next few weeks and months, and are happy then to announce this during the year and showing you the developments that we are doing with the Layerk team. Important here also, I was mentioning one of the products will be our Launchpad. Launchpad, very important, especially for projects that we are developing new tokenization models, new projects here. For example, 3 gaming, 2 metaverse project, 1 NFT marketplace. We will have also real estate projects on this Launchpad. And 1 decentralized exchange that will come end of summer that we are working very, very hard to finalize this. To access our single sign-on, maybe we can go to the next page. Yes, perfect. Single sign-on, this will be actually our main door. And we will register first on this page. There will be the one-time KYC that we need to do, and then you have access to Xera, to Layerk, to also in the future then to a lot of different other Web3 applications, 1,500, and this all before June 2024. So this will be your door to success, hopefully, and we are very happy then also to provide this technology for this. Here a small overview. I don't want to go too much in detail with our social inclusion solution, but I think it's good to show it, to have an overview how we will connect from 2 axes overall to our, Xera portal, but also to our Layerk shop, and to all the possibilities that we have connected to our hardware devices, and all the storage solutions that we will offer also. Here are a quick overview so that you see it visually, also about our hardware products. If we go next slide, just to see the beauty of our developments, not just the hub, but also all the 2 different phones that we will have, one in a more Apple style, the other one more in a Samsung style. So we have 2 different phones, and also our minting devices then to produce our tokens for the future. Here are the projects that we have already on our blockchain. Some tokenization projects that we will talk. We have on the Sido, which is our real estate project that we have in Austria, in Graz. An amazing location. We're very close to the highway, where you have a perfect connection for people to visit, not just the gastronomy part, but also a supermarket and apartments and flats that you can have also for workers, but also for people and tourists to stay there. On the other side, we have Woo, which is our platform like Uber, but for private jets, and in combination with the loyalty token called Avinok. 5 Rings, which is one of the very interesting, I'm very connected to the sports, that 5 Rings is a media company that is purchasing also clubs, soccer clubs, basketball clubs, and is distributing the media rights, but also helping the clubs to develop and get more exposure. They have Sibona, which is one of the latest purchases and acquisitions, and they are helping the club to develop. Sibona have an amazing story from the past. Dusan Petrovic, which was playing at that time against Michael Jordan. So a very interesting story. This is part of not just the clubs, but also sports academies that they are building all around the world. And last but not least, another project is Nomo, which is our decentralized app, and with the messenger included that can send not just messages, but also crypto from name to name. So you don't need to copy an address. You don't need to copy a QR code. You can send just a message. You go on asset send, and then you're connected directly with your wallet to send crypto assets. Now to our hybrid minting protocol, which is, I think, an amazing development. And we will speak now a little bit about it and what is so special on it. Here you see as an overview, this is important. We will discuss now in the next few weeks in detail. There will be a lot of trainings from all the top leaders to explain everything, to make it more clear. So there is on the one side the virtual machine or the hardware that you can buy from Layerk. This gives you the access to be able then to stake or to lock then the tokens that you need to buy as a second step on the exchanges. So you have to buy on one side the infrastructure token. This will be our new token. And then you can decide which other tokenization projects you are interested in. If it's the NRT, if it's Sido, if it's Woo, you will have all the possibilities then to do a dual staking. And with this, you can have on one side the infrastructure token, and on the other side, the project that you like. And then you will have the minted, token from the ecosystem token, and of course, the minted token from the projects that you decide. And these tokens we will all list on different exchanges. And I I think this is an amazing support for the infrastructure token that will help the whole community to, here I think I can hand over then slowly back, because this is an overview about the different products that are offered from Xera, Layerk, but also Neo1, which is our crypto native bank. But I will hand over now to Werner.
Thank you very much. So I think everyone could feel already, of course, it was just a timely teaser what Layerk is able to do and what to bring to the markets. But I think everyone have understood already that's huge. And now would like to give over to the next service provider and one of the first crypto native digital banks worldwide, like spoken before. This is a global need in the meantime. So this bridge between fiat and crypto and the way around. And those people which have built that up have worked on that many, many years to make that happen. And now, of course, this will also support the whole community in its development. So I'm very happy and very thankful to give it over to someone which I know since more than 10 years. He have built up huge communities over the last 25 years. He's a real expert in fintech. And so he can share a lot of experience, a lot of knowledge with us. And I also love it to have him here in the call with us, because he's absolutely integral. So that means he's working day and night to make the big things happen. So for that reason, big welcome to Jean-Luc Pin, Chief Sales Officer of the BancaNeo Group. Jean-Luc, you're over.
Thank you, Werner. Thank you very much. Thank you for your introduction. And for sure, you know, knowing you for so many years allowed me to understand your status as a person, your integrity, your professionalism, and you know, we got all the way so far to this place, and I really believe that we stand in a point where lots of people in the world would like to be, because we will be actually changing many industries with what we're doing. And I just wanna know before starting, if you're all engaged. There is a little button at the bottom of your screen. Raise your hand if you're really engaged with this. Besides the technical problem, push the button and show me. I want to see that number increase right now. Guys, if you're here with me, I want to see that number increase to thousands and thousands. Come on. If you're really engaged, I want to see that. Now we went from 100 hands raised to 1,000 in a second. Let me take a video of this, because this is really cool. And you will share this with all your people, because when you are engaged, when you have your mind on the things, you can understand, you can bring home the need, you know, the content and the power of knowledge, because without that, you're just a spectator. And being a spectator is like watching television. So I want to see more hands raised. Go at the bottom of your screen.
अपने स्क्रीन के नीचे है, इस हैंड को दबाते जाए, उस हाथ के निशान को दबाते जाए, ताकि मुझे पता चले वो बढ़ रहा है.
So to the next slide, guys, while you engage yourself with this, who is BancaNeo Group? Our company is a fintech giant. We are under our umbrella, tens of companies. Every company is actually working to actually get the best out of a special niche of a market. We got many licenses. We work, next slide, please. We work worldwide in, let's say, revolutionizing, reshaping the fintech market, because now after 15 years, since the birth of Bitcoin, all this gold rush that where people jump into cryptos and many things, it's time to regulate the market, make it more safe, make it more, let's say, understandable, easy to use for the people. So all we do is actually trying to melt and to put together fintech, regular banking with digital banking, creating some fintech revolutionary services. And that's one of the reasons why we got engaged with all this new venture with Xera. Next slide, please. So we stand on 15 licenses. We have a banking license, crypto license. We are one of the first companies in Europe to have the MiCA license, which is the new crypto regulations, and many, many, many others. We have more than 1 million active users with our white label services, and we work in a team with more than 300 people. We are certified ISO, and we stand on 5 big offices where actually we try to actually compartmentate our action, because it's very important to be specialized. Details is everything. But I don't see those hands raised. I want to see you keep raising that hand because it means you are engaged. Come on, guys. Keep going on the next slide. So just exploring very briefly MyNeo Group FinTech universe. It's not easy in a quick Zoom, especially after we actually break down Zoom technology. That was unbelievable. I will tell this to my nephews in the future. But MyNeo Group, it's actually a mixture of, as I said, banking solution with regular finance, asset management, crypto, and all sorts of other, let's say, solutions and companies around this, because we want to ease. Our vision and our mission is to ease this transition from the world we all come, so regular money, regular finance, to this world where we are actually getting and diving more and more in. Come on. So yeah, as I said, also, on top of this, we do asset management. We have a family office in Monaco. We manage something around 4 billion in euro assets with in-house strategies with forex options, managing real estate and also physical assets like jets, boats, and much more. Next. So it's not easy, as I said before, summarizing what we do exactly, because when I look at those raised hands, I can see 8,000 people in the Zoom and only 1,600 hands. So I want engagement, guys, because that engagement fuels me up and fuels you up too. So that's my boys, you know? So foundation is taking something that is already, you know, maybe in place, make it better. And the process that you do that, you actually come up with new ideas and new solutions. So to do that, we need strategic collaborations. We collaborate with tens and tens of top-notch companies around the world. And this is one of the reasons why we got to this incredible, unbelievable, never seen before idea of the first crypto native digital bank in the world, NeoZenTech. You will see NeoZenTech everywhere starting February 4th. We aim to like something between 50 and 100 million users around the planet. We are already starting in Europe at on the get-go. Then we're going to go towards India, Central South America, and Africa up to the end of this year, and much more is going to come. The idea with NeoZenTech, it's one app with inside banking and crypto, multiple IBANs, the possibility of buying and sell crypto with Lightning Network inside the same digital container, and also on top of this, rewards on crypto cards. So you're going to have a Visa crypto card, 2 different kind of MasterCards on the bank account, like debit one and the prepaid one. Also services like the possibility of, if you register as a business in your one, creating your offers to your customers, send them straight away, send the invoice, get paid, bam, in 1 second, guys. It's something, as I said, never seen before. And on top of this, we want to create something that makes people's life easy. So you're going to have 3,500 home bankings and financial institutions inside NeoZenTech, fully consultable. So you can go through your home banking, your statements and so forth of 3,500 banks inside one app. You don't have to keep going in and out. And then we're going to have also something that will help accounting, because with enrichment, with all this solution on the banking part, you will see where you spend your money without losing track. And one more important thing of NeoZenTech is that it stands on our gas and utility token. It's called NeoCredit. NFT is the acronym. NFT is going to be the key of the functioning of NeoZenTech. So you'll be able to pay products and services. You can, burning tokens, have staking, and also get rewards. And on top of this, have the chance to actually pay the gas fees while you use all these kind of services. So keep going. And so I think to this part, I will give my word back to Werner, but I want to share with you one last thing. because you saw what happened when I asked you, please raise your hand. We got to more than 2,000 raised hands, guys. We are here to be united, to make a path together. We at BancaNeo Group started to invest in this project and in this idea because we believe that the future of digital, of blockchain and all these fintech services is community, and community is key. And to be community, we must be united. And in the transition part, we must be very diplomatic, understand where we go, know each other, share, become bigger as groups, local groups in the different countries. We have a chance here. It's a multi-billion chance, but it's also a chance to leave a legacy. We want to do something lasting. So that's why we came in and we work with all the other companies that came on board. So guys, please stay tuned because a lot of new stuff will come in and we are in the right place with the right people at the right time. Thank you very much. I leave the word to Werner.
Great. Big thanks, Luca. And I think everyone could feel already this is something huge, unbelievable. But of course, over the next days, weeks and months, everyone will understand more because it's much more bigger, like you think right now, much more bigger. So, and with that, we are coming to one of the next service providers, and this is Quantwise, an exceptional AI-based software. But of course, who could explain it better than the CEO of Quantwise himself? And I think you will get very excited when you hear what they have developed over many years. And of course, with a track record, which goes back also now for years. So it's something what is, how to say, outperforming the most things which were seen out there until today. But for that reason, of course, would like to give over the word to Nicolas Sintoka, and CEO of Quantwise. And I hope he's already with us. And big welcome.
Thank you very much, Werner, for the introduction, and welcome everybody. Thank you for having me here. And I'm very happy to see actually so many people connected from all over around the world. I think that there are 20 plus interpreters here. Wow, we come out of a great event of last weekend, and now this event online, it's just amazing. For us, which have put so much effort during the years to bring you this product, is just a privilege to be here and present you this platform, Quantwise. First of all, before going into it, I just want to give you a little brief about myself. I am Nicolas Sintoka, the CEO of Quantwise, and a crypto enthusiast since 2013, which has spent, let's say, the better part of the last decade helping companies, multinational corporations mostly, build businesses over $1 billion. So having said that, of course, I decided to move from the corporate work and dive completely deep into my crypto passion, and in particular answer one main question. I was asking myself, how many people actually loses money in crypto trading? And how many of us can really say that we know people who makes huge profits or any profits in crypto trading? Why? What's missing? So what we realized that what was missing was the knowledge. If you can give me the next slide, I will show you what we came up with. First of all, you will find in one single place in our platform, our crypto learning program with the 200 plus hours of academic videos and PDFs and live trainings, obviously. And this is one of the 3 products that I want to introduce you today. This product with a small monthly subscription basically offers you not only all of this knowledge, but offers you also a monthly report where we identify and highlight the coins, no shit coins, the coins that potentially for us can have success as new coins in the upcoming bull run, in particular post-halving. So we're just a couple of months away. Second thing, we are producing a report that is called the Sentinel Report, which is a report that we will give to any subscriber in order to identify what we believe to be the next 100x projects, potentially, obviously. Now, how can we, these are only the first two products that I am naming. The product number 3, and then I will tell you how. The product number 3 is what we call CryptoGPT. And CryptoGPT is what opens the world to what you can see in this slide as AI-powered bots. Now, what we want to highlight is our formula of copy trading, because no one so far has ever used the AI for copy trading. But copying who? Copying the biggest wallets, what we would call the whales, that actually move the markets. Now, we have at our disposal the power of 100 plus Tesla NVIDIA A100 processors, which the computing power is ginormous, 3,500 terabyte. We are talking about 40 giga per second. Can you imagine an AI powered so strong? How much knowledge, how much information, how much data they can collect, decompress, decipher, and actually create themselves a report following the guidelines, of course, that we are giving to them into the algorithm of the product, and come up finally with results that in this world before AI, only big hedge funds, family offices, and huge investing corporations, they were having at their disposal. So what is our intent? Our intent is to bring the same weapons that were in the hands of the 1% for the 99%. Small subscription, access for everybody. You can get your knowledge all in one place. You can get your reports with signals, and you can get your copy trading following an AI. And I repeat, Tesla NVIDIA A100 is the processor that we are using. We are having 100 plus of it, a single unit, it costs $31,000. Just to give you the idea of the power that we want, by the way, to triple by end of this year. So come on board, guys. This is the opportunity that anyone putting their 1 cent in crypto always wanted. The chance to follow something that only at the moment was available to deep pockets. So this is what Quantwise wants to achieve. And if you can move to the next slide. Yes, thank you. Now we will show you just a little bit of the last 36 months of results. We have witnessed a consistent above 80% growth in 2021, 2022, and 2023. We have achieved these results following simply 3 different strategies, which will be available as algorithms simply to be selected with 1 click whenever you will purchase your license, you have your subscription, and enter into the platform. You don't have to do anything else than select the kind of license and the kind of algorithm that you want to follow. And don't believe that in the past 36 months, we have invested into shit coins or crazy coins. We are talking about these returns by investing in BTC USDT pair. Some of this, majority of it, has been done at a leverage too, But you can understand that even if you have these results, the results are still astonishing. So this information is to say, welcome to the trading revolution for the 99%. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. And I will give back now the word to Werner so that Werner can introduce a man that you all should know by now. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Big thank you. And yeah, of course, everyone, when the product goes live for people who are interested in that, this just to add, it will happen on the 15th of February. So that everyone is already prepared mentally. And so that, of course, everyone can see everything there and what was done in the past. Just to underline, because this is very important, of course, what Xera is doing. Xera is offering hardware products and software solutions. So we are not involved in any trading or anything in this direction. So this is a software. And also one very important thing, I think, what is to underline is that also the assets which are handled from the software stay all the time with the user. It's not staying with Xera, with someone in our community. So this is done on a completely other way. So it's with you. So this is very important. This is also, of course, for security, a very, very high demand in the markets to have solutions like that. So spectacular. Of course, this is also just one of those things in this product portfolio from Xera. And you just can imagine when you have something like that, that few people possibly are interested to want to know a little bit more about that. But now I want to give over the word to someone which you have seen already in the beginning. And I'm very thankful that we was meeting us now on the way. So around 2 months ago, we had the first meeting together. And I really understood he's a real profession. He's living this industry of affiliate marketing, not how to say, as a hobby, like so many people are doing that because they not understand what's possible. He's living this as a profession since many, many years. You've helped a lot of people on the way. You have fantastic trainings, what he is doing. And just thankful. And for that reason, of course, a very, very warm welcome to Diego Indrizzi, Head of Global Sales of the Xera community. And we just can be all very happy because he will support us, all of us, on the best way he can. And it will be great and spectacular. No? Diego?
Thank you. Thank you very much, Werner. Again, it's a pleasure to be here. And now we are a little more in the part that everybody is waiting, you know, because, of course, in an amazing project, ecosystem, the beautiful product that we have that the people can, of course, take advantage. As we always say, and you just said, Werner, it's important to be clear and say that in Xera, the people can buy hardware and software using, of course, the ecosystem that we are providing to the people. But right now, it's the time to discover a little bit how we can use this tool to have an advantage, how we can take an advantage from the compensation plan. Of course, this will be not a detailed training about the compensation plan, but of course, in the next days, weeks, and months, we will be here to support you, share with all of you a lot of training. So let's start to the first slide to understand how the people can approach this business. As you understand, this is not just an opportunity for the people who want to develop a community, but this is, of course, also a system that allowed people to approach the crypto space and the new and the latest technology in the market to take advantage using our product that are hardware, of course, thanks to the virtual machine, the physical product, and of course, the software that are available inside the ecosystem. Of course, you can join as a user, enjoy the product, and you, of course, after having the benefits, seeing how the product are working, you can share the opportunity to others and start building a community, start increasing your rewards with an exciting compensation plan for all the people, of course, in the world. Let's run to the next step. Of course, you can join the revolution. You can be part of the possibly the best compensation ever seen. And I want to spend just 3 seconds. After 15 years of careers, I see, of course, different. I love to analyze. I love to see what it's offering, what it's running out there in the market. And yes, I can truly say that we have an extremely powerful compensation plan that it's really designed to allow the people who are joining us tomorrow to obtain results. But of course, these results are based on leadership, on work, and nothing is guaranteed. So the people who are being part of the compensation plan, they are start building an organization, they are start sharing the competence and the knowledge that the people need to develop a business. They can have advantage based on the sales of product and services, or of course bonus on active hardware minting. Here, of course, we can spend at least half an hour talking about how we can buy a machine, how we can add the token, how the machines are working, but step by step, everything is designed as a plug and play system. So everybody can do it. It's very easy to start. It's made to be active in very simple step. Easy for everybody everywhere in the world. But of course, going back to the compensation plan, we understand. So sales of product and hardware minting. But if we are going through deeply in the compensation plan, today will be just a first approach on the compensation plan to understand the power of Xera. Let's please move to the next slide. We understand that we have a compensation plan that pay out up to 72% in different bonus. So this is not a binary, it's a traditional uni-level system. So you are able to build up your team based on your leadership, based on your contact. You can build up your family of Xera. And you can enjoy direct bonus that give you a reward every time that you suggest the product to somebody, starting from 10 up to 15%. We have a dynamic uni-level bonus that pays up to 15 levels deep. Why we are saying dynamic? Because we are introducing a compression dynamic system that allowed you to generate bonuses on really 15 levels without gaps, without empty space. So you are able to generate bonuses up to 15 levels deep. One of my favorite bonus personally is the turnover rank bonus. Of course, this industry, it's based on result. You work, you develop, you help others to grow. And every time that you are helping others, you are hitting a rank. Every time that you hit a rank, instantly inside the platform, you are able to generate a turnover rank that is 2% of the total turnover that you generate until there. Plus, of course, another extra bonus in XGI token that, of course, we will explain during our training. As you understand, a uni-level pays until 15 levels deep. On top of that, we add one infinity bonus. Infinity bonus it's extremely powerful because allowed people every time that they start building a new team, to have a fully new compensation plan. That means you are able, for every single team that you are building, to earn infinity bonus, infinity levels deep, up to 23% based on your rank. Incredible bonus. It's also the matching bonus that allowed you to generate a bonus. If someone inside your team, in downline, in first level, wherever, match your rank, so of course, if someone match your rank, the infinity bonus is not longer available for you. But in that case, when this happening, you will get a matching bonus, something that match, of course, this rank and give you an extra bonus for the work that you did, of course. One of the, actually, that's my favorite bonus. It's the house bonus, a bonus that allowed the people to build what we call the real financial freedom. What is happening is that, of course, many people are approaching this industry, they work, and when they decide to quit or they change the company, they are broke. In Xera, we proudly say that when the people, they hit a certain rank, an important rank in the company, of course, it can be take 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, maybe 3 years, 4 years, whatever it is. When they hit the rank, they will get a bonus of 2.5 million euro, equals to 2.5 million euro inside the back office. And that's something extremely revolutionary, because really give the chance to the people to dream big, to work with a plan, to reach a rank, to, of course, follow a system, to have a big goal. So in Xera, this is possible. Of course, I personally consider Xera an extraordinary project, an extraordinary company that really give an extremely big value in the market. And of course, we cannot be someone who organize a small retreat. Also, the retreats will be extraordinary. So something incredible, it's waiting for all the people all over the world, the people who will join this beautiful family, this incredible leadership that it's growing right now since few days all over the world, with the opportunity to join incredible retreat. And the retreat are not just a reward that you get in a incredible location with palm, with a beautiful beach, with a beautiful hotel, but it's a opportunity for you to stay connected with the global leadership, to stay connected with the corporate, to take the information directly from corporate, to take advantage, to spend time with the people that are leading this project all over the world, and take the information that allowed you, when you go back in to your house, to have more power, more leadership, more information to bring the business to the next level. But of course, that's not the proper Zoom to go in detail on all the explanation, percentage, rules, and everything. It's not difficult at all, but we will have in the next days, weeks, etc., a lot of time together. Let's please move to the next slide, because it's of course important to understand where we are right now. As you understand, thanks to the incredible speakers of tonight, Xera born with a merge of extremely big community that touch more than 160 countries all over the world. And it's really important in this moment that you clearly understand what to do, because we have the strategy and we have the timelines ready to let you understand exactly what is happening, how it's happening, and exactly what's the next step. So please move to the next slide, and let's go to the important point. As you understand, we had a mega event in Dubai a few days ago. It was incredible. Around 1,000 people, more or less 1,000 people joined from different countries of the world. I'm really extremely grateful for the people who take a flight, take the opportunity to understand from day zero what's the vision of Xera. They make more than 15, 20, 30 hours flight to be able to attend the event. So thank you for all the participants. And of course, right now, it's already happening. Some of the, let's say, platforms that are coming to merge in Xera International are already offline. Tomorrow will be the time for TBE and LFI offline. It's necessary for security reasons to be live on the 4th of February with 2access.io. I repeat it again, 2access.io will be our main website that we can go through all the platform, but I will explain clearly in the next slide from the 4th of February. So inside, of course, this big merge, you will see that we will implement the compensation plan of Xera. We uniform the deposit and withdrawal futures. We integrate the existing shop into submenu, activating the highlights of the product, activate, of course, the massive incentive and kickstart that will happen in few days. And we will activate the Xera social media channel. And please, this is really important. All the community, it's mandatory. Stay connected with your leader. Stay connected with your upline. Stay connected and follow all the social media channel as soon as they go live, because this is an important step and it's an important tool to get the information in the right time. So right now, the platforms are going all down and we will go live with the first platform, 2access.io, on the 4th of February. Please, the next slide. Thank you. And it's important, of course, to understand which tools we will have now. It's understandable that right now you don't have full control of the information. You have a lack of information, but as soon as we go live on 4th of April, Gitbook, it's ready for you. Means, first of everything, what is Gitbook? Gitbook is a place inside the platform. So it's an official channel inside the platform where you are able to find all the documents and explanation of absolutely everything about Layerk, about the machine, about the tokens, all the white paper, about the compensation plan, the details and all the rules of compensation plan, the details of, for example, Quantwise. Everything will be available for you. And slowly, based, of course, on charging the platform, because it's loading, all the product will be available in many languages. So where we should take the information, Gitbook. Gitbook is the main language for everybody. The marketplace, and this is really important to understand, when we want to buy a product, when we want to sign in someone, if you want to see your organization, everything, the first step, it's going on www.2access.io. This is the main of everybody, because inside you will find Xera. So the application of Xera, it's just you sign in to access.io. One time that you are inside, you will find, like, how can I say, like a button that you can find Xera, Kmall, Kminting, Layerk, Journey Bridge, Neo1, and you just click and connect. You don't need to put again your username, password to authentication. One click, one access, all the platform, and that's beautiful. And from April, up to 1,500 application will be available from toaccess.io. But let's go through in details about the platform, what I can do in Xera. So it's really important to understand that toAccess, it's the main access. If I want to manage my organization to see where the team is, how the team is going, blah, 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 I go in Xera. Xera is community. I have network overview, qualification, analysis, promotion, rank, blah, 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 everything in Xera. If I want to buy a product, if I want to make another thing, I have another platform. Next slide, please. Back office of Kmall. In Kmall, you have the shop, you can deposit and withdraw, you have the invoice, you have the shipping schema that allowed you to receive the physical product, you have card payment and crypto payment, and of course the knowledge base. So everything when you want to have the information, Kmall. The beautiful back office of Kminting, I'm very excited because this is really revolutionary. You can find in Kminting, you can find there your node, your smart contract, nodes information, all the project of the tokenizations. You can see the daily rewards coming in Kminting and so on. Please, let's move to the next. Thank you very much. And the big question is, but I was doing that. What is happening now? Nothing is lost. All the balances, of course, during the verification data, the data are migrated in the migration platform, Journey Bridge. Of course, inside toaccess.io, you will find the menu. In the menu, Journey Bridge, you click there and you find absolutely everything. How long it will take the verification? The verification will be completed in a maximum of 1 day, super fast. But please understand, did I lose my rank? I was working so hard. Absolutely not. Everything will be migrated. You will see reflected in Xera. So of course, the ranks are different, but based on the volume that you generated in the past, you will have, of course, the level in Xera. So you don't lose nothing, everything is super safe, and you will have, you have the chance to enjoy this beautiful platform with what you did, of course, in the past. But nothing can be moved if you don't make actions. During one of my training, I remember I say, people, we have the beautiful, the most powerful compensation plan. Yes or yes? Yes. We have the most wonderful product. We are rebuilding the trust back in people because the people can take and touch our physical product in a digital way. Yes or yes? Fantastic. You have your motivation. You have your goal. With these main things, you can reach success. And the people say, yes. And I say, no, because without action, nothing happens. That's why it's extremely important that you build your own momentum. As a corporate, we will do our best to give you all the tools that are necessary to create a massive momentum in every single country. But everything starts, of course, when you decide to create your own momentum. We will have a lot of corporate soon. We will keep you updated with training, information, updates of the company, but of course you will have also the support of the top leaders in every single country, because we are selecting more than 150 people that they will be country manager and representative of Xera International in your own country to allow you to have webinars, training, workshop, all the material in all the language that you need. And of course, starting with action. Action is the base of everything. And of course, our goal is to set up in the first 90 days more than 500 local events in 150 countries. That means that we will be able to touch hundreds of thousands of people. And in this beautiful journey that I'm having in the last months, I don't met just Werner Kaiser, and I really impressed. I'm super proud to work together, but I met also a legend. And of course, if you want to become the number one, he's the one who knows exactly how to build it up, because he's an entrepreneur, let's say a serial entrepreneur. He's someone that, of course, write a lot of books, so an author. He's an international public speaker with more than 30 years experience in, of course, this incredible industry that we are all in. So is today in the Zoom representing the managing director of Xera community. Please welcome with a virtual huge applause from the Netherlands, Henk Dibning. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Diego. And it is a great honor and pleasure to work with you together. Thank you very much. Thank you also all the other speakers, and fantastic that we have so many people on the first Xera Global Community Call. We saw each other, a lot of people in this fantastic event we had in Dubai. But I had a fantastic introduction from Diego, but let me give you a little bit about my life story, because I think that can be an inspiration for a lot of people. So I come from a very, very poor background in Amsterdam. My family had never money, and I don't want to have a life like that. So I want to have a situation where time and money. But to come in a situation of time and money, there are three possibilities. The first one, you have rich parents who put you in the board of the company. I didn't have that. The second one is you have a talent. You can play tennis very well, play football very well, or you can sing very well. I could not either. So I took the third possibility to come in a situation of time and money. I became an entrepreneur, and I became an entrepreneur in the affiliate marketing industry. And that brought me in an unbelievable journey in personal self-development, because suddenly I had to speak in front of people. And I was very, very scared to speak in front of people. Like, I think it's the number one scare of people. But I went through my scare, and I went to other countries. And now I'm on the stage in Germany, but I could not speak German. So I had to learn to speak German. I went to an unbelievable journey in personal self-development. Now I speak 4 languages. And I achieved doing that the top position, because I built all over the world in 3 different affiliate marketing companies. I was so smart that I took the money and I invested that in real estate. And I asked the Robert Kiyosaki organization to educate me in real estate, because Robert makes his money in real estate, but also everything to do with money and financial education and monetary system. I'm very thankful that I know a lot about that now. Also, I start to write books with my knowledge. I start to create other companies. And yeah, I was already a public speaker. I became, because of this experience, I became a consultant for billion-dollar companies in the US and also in America. I helped companies like Vicelis. I worked together really with all the big names, not only in the affiliate marketing, but also in the affiliate marketing, also as a consultant. And I moved in Monaco, so I became friends with a lot of celebrities in the world, also in the world of sport and Formula One, what is my favorite sport in the world. Next one, please. Yes, so let's go to Xera. After we moved this unbelievable experienced corporate team together from all those companies, and we put this ecosystem and all the technologies together, and also the unbelievable leadership. I spoke with so many people. I'm so impressed from the leadership in Dubai when they all were here. We moved them together. And all the communities is now 2.2 million people in the community. We have a very, very clear of what we want to be. We want to be the #1 affiliate marketing in the world. We have unbelievable compensation plan. I know a lot about compensation plan. I made a lot of compensation plan. This is the best compensation plan in the industry. And yet, by merging all of the ecosystem and technology together, it is #1 ecosystem and technology. You saw a fantastic explanation from Nicola and also from Erwin, and that creates unbelievable product combinations. And that brings us in a situation that we can help people with this personal growth, what I just explained to you in the beginning, but also this financial education. Most people have no clue. 99% of people have no clue about money because they're not learning it on school. And there is, of course, a reason why you're not learning at school, but money is a very important topic in your life. And we created a proven marketing system so that everybody has the chance to become successful if you grow to this proven marketing system. And by doing that, you also start your journey in personal self-development. And that is the absolute reason we took as a vision to be the #1. But what is then the identity van Xera? What is our mission? What is our raison d'être, as you say in French? We are a global movement. But for what? For what are we a global movement? We are a global movement for helping people worldwide solving 3 very, very big problems. And I think the problems are going to be more and more bigger in the coming months. What are those 3 problems? Now, on the next slide, you can see what those problems are. We see in the middle that people have a why. The prices are higher and higher. People have problems to pay their bills. Some people have 2-3 jobs to pay their bills. Even then they have trouble to pay the bills. In some countries, they have to choose, are we going to heat or are we going to eat? And now I'm from the Netherlands. I hear that even now children are coming to school without breakfast. And the real reason behind that, they call it inflation, but the real reason is the printing out of thin air of currency. And that creates a debasement of currency. In other words, the currency, your euro, your dollar, your pound sterling, going to be worth less and less. The buying power goes down. It was in the Roman Empire that put copper into the golden coin. Now they print a lot of currency out of nothing in the computers of the central bank. So the people have an unbelievable need worldwide to keep or increasing the buying power. That's exactly what we're doing with Xera, because our products make them able to keep or increasing their buying power. The next big problem is the bank compliance. More and more people have challenges with the bank. But most people don't know, your money on your bank is legally not your money anymore, but you are a not secured creditor to the bank. That is why the bank is so difficult to give sometimes your money back, because you're not the owner of that money. But of course, they're not saying that to you. So people have an unbelievable need to be in control themselves over their own assets. And with a DeFi, decentralized finance, we can do that with a new technology and blockchain and smart chain technologies. And then the third one is job loss. And we're going to see a lot more of that in the coming months. Not only because of AI going to make a lot of jobs lost, but also because of this inflation that a lot of companies, they have to pay higher salaries. You see everywhere social unrest. It was in Germany and now in France, everywhere. People, they don't know how to keep their income, or they're afraid to lose their income. And by helping people solving these problems, you can create a second income through this fantastic compensation plan. What I must really say, Diego is a fantastic expert in that compensation plan by building our community all together. So our mission for that is we are a global movement by keep or increasing for people, helping them the buying power, to keep or increase the buying power, to keep control of their assets, and that they have a plan B or maybe a plan A. In other words, it's very important what I'm going to say now. We are helping people to the lifeboats. It's like the Titanic. Only the people who were in the lifeboats, but a lot of people, they didn't believe that the ship gonna sink. They didn't die, they survived. We are helping people to the lifeboat so they can keep or increase the buying power, they can keep control over their assets, and they can have a plan B. Okay, for that reason, we empower people worldwide to create their own future, like I did when I was in this poor family, and I want to have a different future. I know a lot of people, everybody wanted, and now we have the possibility really to do that. All right, thank you very much. It's now a big honor for me to introduce the next speakers. And the first speaker, I have seen him on stage in Dubai. He has unbelievable knowledge what he's gonna talk about, and that is the director of the launchpad of Layerk, Luis Coes. Luis, are you there? Okay, we wait a few seconds, otherwise I'm gonna bring the next speaker up, and the next speaker is you know, we're talking about top leaders of this industry who gonna guide us to become this number one. Unbelievable. This person have an unbelievable experience. I saw him on stage in Dubai. I spoke a few words with him. I'm very happy he's with us. And his name, I hope I pronounce his name very good. I have a house in Cyprus, but I don't speak Greek. He's from Greece. Panayotis Mensinis. Panayotis, are you there?
Yes, hello, I'm here. Thank you, Hank. Thank you for the great words. It's a pleasure and it's an honor to listen to good words from you. Welcome to all. I see a Zoom we broke down the Zoom. I'm here to say to you just a few words. I'm not here to express exactly the feelings that I live this and this experience in 2 days. It's impossible what happened to my mind, how it exploded my mind, how fireworks were. I cannot say and share all this in just a few minutes because I don't want you to keep more time. But I like to say that all the communities that are connected, they create a very, very huge power of people, of great leaders. The corporate side, amazing brains connect each other and create one unit like never seen before the market. For my side of view, we are not a company, we are not a community, we are a movement. Now we are a movement that we move the world in the real things, in the real independence and things that never see the market before. I hope all of you to be in this event or into the next event, because you are not in this event and you lose this huge minutes, times, hours to participate in this and hear all the news. Just to say to you, now our family is one. Now we are united. We are the most powerful. We are the movement. We are the Xera of the world that we create this industry and we move this industry. So thank you all these years. Thank you all the new teams. Now we are the movement of Xera. I don't have nothing else to say. I can't wait to see you all and I can't wait to grow more and more. Let's go, the movement of Xera, it's moving on. Thank you.
Thank you, Panayotis. Okay, the next leader, I also spoke a few words with him, also very, very impressed from his testimonial in Dubai, is Goran Sting. Goran, from Australia. Goran, are you there?
I am. Thank you very much, Hank. Hopefully you can hear me okay.
Yes.
Look, I've been in the industry of affiliate marketing, direct sales for about 33 years now, and been in the blockchain space, fortunately enough to have been involved in that space for about 8 years. And last week, just a week ago on Wednesday, when we came to this event and we were introduced to this concept of really 4 giants in industry coming together, merging as you would say. My first reaction was, no, that's absolutely impossible. That's never been done in the industry before. There's no way with the egos that you find in those types of industries that will ever get done. But then an amazing thing happened. I started to meet some of the people. I met Henk. He just happens to be from the beautiful Netherlands. I met Werner, I met Erwin, and many other of the great leaders, of course, already have a fantastic relationship with people like Diego and Panos and many others. And boy, was I impressed. Because you know what I realized? Everybody here wants exactly the same thing. We want a better life for our families. We want a better life for the people that we deal with on a day-to-day basis. We want to help others succeed. And what better way to do that when we are all highly experienced, highly credentialed, people that working with people that bring incredible resources to the table. What if we can offer those people close to us, those people that we come in contact with a brand new opportunity, one where we have all of the 4 key things I was taught many years ago that you need to search for: experience, incredible experience, resources, the resources of 4 giants in this industry being brought together with a unified mission. The other thing you need to look for is intention. Their intention is to become number one. How do you do that? You bring great products that empower people like you and I. And then the last thing is, where is their attention? Their attention is on you and I. It's on helping us be the best we can possibly be. That was something, when I saw that the egos had been left on the door from all these giants, I thought, this is where I want to be. This is what I'm going to call my home. And I'm going to do everything in my power to ensure that everyone that I come in contact with benefits from this. So thank you, Henk, for all you're doing. Thank you, Werner. Thank you, Diego, Erwin, all of the rest of the team. And guys, you only get one chance to launch an opportunity. That chance has come right now. So let's take advantage of it. Back to you, Henk.
Thank you, Goran, and thank you also for your leadership. The next speaker is somebody I know for a while. He became a very good friend of mine. He is from Croatia, and he is a very good leader. A lot of people have a lot of respect. He's a man of integrity. Daniel Botic. Daniel, are you there?
Yes, hello. I hope everybody can hear me now.
Yes, we can hear you.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you so much, Henk. I would say the same things. It is absolutely mind-blowing what happened in Dubai for the last week. And I must say that, when you have some kind of a dream that you want to take a part of something big, I always was intention to not just to create a business because of the great products and services and because to help people and to earn money, but I was always looking forward to see how the business can be on a mission. And right now, I think in the first time in the human history, we are on a mission to help people. What Henk was saying, all of the things what is going on in the world, we have a mission to move them and to bridge them from old economy to a new economy. And I never, ever see such a collaborate minds, experts. And when you combine with a 2.2 million community as a starting point, then we will come definitely to the part that Xera community, Xera movement, what Goran was saying, will leave a legacy, will be in a history books, because all of the big companies, when they started in small garages. Everybody knows that story. But we are not starting in a garage. We are starting in the biggest warehouse. We are already a giant, and this is the starting point. And I must say, I'm so proud. I'm so grateful to be a part of it. I cannot wait to be on all of the local events. I invite everybody to come to Croatia. We'll start on 10th of February, our first local events, and I cannot see everybody succeed, and I am so happy and proud. So thank you so much, everybody. Let's rock and roll, and let's put Xera community and Xera to be #1 in the world.
Thank you very much, Daniel, and I'm very happy to work with you for many, many years together. And I'm also very happy. The next person I'm going to introduce, I worked with him now more than a year, and he became a friend. He has unbelievable qualities, leadership qualities, he has unbelievable experience, and that was or is Werner Kaiser. Werner, I give the word back to you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Henk, and thank you very much for the words from the top, or from many of these top leaders, which we could meet over these last few days here in Dubai. And so hopefully everyone can understand. So of course you cannot back in the content of 4 days in a Zoom call. No? This is not possible. You also cannot transmit the same energy, the same feeling, the same understanding in a Zoom call like it would be possible when we are together in a room. But I think everyone could understand based on the Zoom call that this, what is put here together, will outperform everything which was ever done before in this industry. And a lot of things are happened since Xera was seeing first time the lights of the world. So it was presented first time officially on the 26th of January. And since then, people are calling in from all over the world, big leaders from different companies. They want to know now, what is Xera? Because also a few people have said it before, so people were looking for a real solution. So real products, real services, real people, real company, backed up with enormous resources in the background to make everything possible. Have products which are really serving outside the people want to have, because it's helping them on their way to a better life. And exactly this was put here together. So what you have seen today was basically just a teaser. So when you would know all those things which are in preparation, all those things which will come over the next weeks and months in addition, it's a journey which just have started. And when you were looking for something that you say, I really want to go big, I really want to change something to do better in my life, I really want to create the best foundation possible for my family and for my loved ones, then you have found it. So strong, like Xera settled up in the background. Possibly this has never happened before on this way. To a start of a company, 2.2 million users, a massive ecosystem, massive manpower, massive infrastructure, and experts, of course, and a lot of experience of different sectors. And so this makes it possible to create something that was never done before. So if you have in mind that you say, I want to make something huge, then now it's possible. Because we will do our very best, the very best to serve you so best we can for products, for services, for everything what is needed, because based on all these resources and all this experience and manpower, we are capable to do it. So I just can say a big, big thank you for everyone who was in the call. And of course, now, specifically on from the 4th of February, when Xera goes live, there will be daily Zoom calls, trainings, everything, a 90-day call to action for everyone. And we will create together a movement what never was seen before in this industry, because all those things are together now, which are needed to make it happen. So Xera will go to number one. There is no question about it, because all the fundamentals are fulfilled. So I say thank you to everyone here in the call. And of course, in the next days and weeks and months, we will see us many, many times in calls and in physical events. I'm very happy that so many great people are with us from all over the world. And big, big thanks. And of course, we see us then in the next call. Stay tuned. A lot of things are on the way.